If there's one dominating factor that defines the Kenosha restaurant scene, it's that the city is spoiled by a ridiculously large amount of Italian restaurants. There are more than 30 casual fine dining and takeout spots for those to enjoy pasta, red sauce, and all those old school Italian specialties. And if you're in Kenosha and you're serving Italian food, it's a sure bet that pizza is on your menu. And today on Eat This, pizza is on the menu, and it's pizza from Casa Capri. There are so many really good pizza makers in town and a handful that stand out, but the one constant Kenosha pizza style is the thin crust. These round pizzas, usually 12, 14, or 16 inches in diameter, are always cut into square slices. My personal top 5 local pie makers are Infucino's, Pa's Pizza, Vallejo's that goes way back, Luigi's, and of course, Casa Capri. There's one special thing that stands out when tasting a Casa Capri pizza. It's the crust. Their crispy, crunchy, cracker-like crust snaps in your mouth and becomes the perfect vessel for carrying all of those homemade flavors. We're here in the kitchen with Hondo Stella, owner, chef, handyman, and the pizza maker at Casa Capri. Hondo, we've known each other a long time, but how are you today?
Great to see you, Bob. Thank you.
Good to be here. So tell me about the pizza itself, the dough that makes this crust.
Well, every day, that's how we start. We make a batch of dough, 3 simple ingredients: sugar, yeast, and olive oil. That goes with about 25 pounds of flour. We mix it, takes about 2 hours to raise, and then we cut it up into its accordant sizes. Overnight, it raises a little more. The next day, it's ready to be put in production.
Made fresh every day?
Every day.
That's crazy. Sauce, same thing. You
Same
make that a couple times a week?
Make it as we need, 3-4 times a week, 10 gallons at a pop. Secret ingredients, add to our favorite San Marzano tomatoes. Homemade Italian sausage. We buy cases of pork butts, debone them, and actually use those bones to make our everyday tomato sauce for pasta. Then we process the meat. 3 simple ingredients: whole fennel seeds, salt, and pepper.
Old school. Things aren't coming out of cans. Your sausage is the same way.
We cut our own vegetables, mushrooms, onions, green peppers. They're fresh. And then at the end of putting your pizza together, before we bake it, some fresh Parmesan cheese and the oregano.
So the pizza's spectacular, but it started way back further than that. Back to 1954?
1954, my grandfather started. He took his mother's recipes out of her kitchen, decided to bring them to the neighborhood, the locals, and it just grew from there. Little place on Sheridan Road for about 15 years, and then he moved to the north side here. And then in 1984, we built this current location.
So all these Italian places we've got in town, we've got 30 plus restaurants in Kenosha, in the Kenosha area. You're the longest running. You've been here since 1954. The other place that's been here the longest since 56. So you've been here for now 65 years.
3 generations, and it hits the heart when people call it a legacy.
It is a legacy, and we can't come in here without having the pizza, even if we're in the mood to try a steak, or when we do the spaghettini al gusto, one of my favorite pasta dishes.
That's so common now. People start their meal with saying, hey, just give us a 12-inch cheese and sausage. We'll look at the menu, and they're ordering their pasta and seafood, whatever, but they got to have a bite of pizza.
That is the classic appetizer here at Casa Capri. One will experience more than just the scintillating aromatic flavor and scents when biting into a Casa Capri pizza. It's also about the crunch. The sound of that crisp snap of that perfectly cooked pie. So next time you visit Casa Capri on Kenosha's north side, ask for whatever you want on their very large Italian menu. But don't skip the pizza. You're going to want to eat this.